Today I'll be doing a playthrough of the digital demo for D6 Alchemist available on screentop.gg. Once you've navigated to the digital demo, you'll go ahead and click play, which will take you to the demo itself. Be sure to join the game, and that'll bring you to the playing area. Now today we're going to be playing as Alaric Graves. The first thing that we need to do is we need to begin our round by dealing out 8 cards. So I'm going to make sure that this deck is shuffled and deal out the cards. Note that in this digital demo, all of the cards are in the spades suit because the suit doesn't matter. We have dealt out our cards, and now we need to roll our dice. Okay, we are ready to begin the first round. Now, it is very important to be familiar with the abilities that you have, so let's take a moment to review those. The ability that Alaric Graves has is that once per round you may re-roll your dice. That synergizes nicely with the Chrono Catalyst. Before re-rolling, you can add 1 die to your dice pool. After re-rolling, you can remove 1 die from your dice pool. Then on the fractal lens, we have once per round, you can modify the value of an unspent die by 1. The Voltaic Rod, once per round, you may clear 1 card valued 1 through 6 without placing a die, adding a die of the same value to your dice pool. And then for the Philosopher's Hand, we can discard this card to return every spent die to my dice pool, and then re-roll. We also have some charge abilities. The Chrono Catalyst allows us to spend a charge to reuse any once per round ability a second time. The Fractal Lens allows us to spend a charge to flip an unspent die to its opposite side. And the Voltaic Rod allows us to spend a charge to return a spent die to our dice pool, keeping its value. Now how do we regain those charges? Via Alaric Graves' recharge ability, which gains 1 charge for every 4 cards you clear during a round. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, we have a few cards here that we could use the Voltaic Rod for. Let's zoom in a little bit more again. Okay, so we can get one of these cards cleared for free. Which one do we want to do? I think we are probably going to want to do the 4. So I'm going to drag it down, indicating that I've cleared it, and I'm going to move a die to my dice pool, setting its value to 4. Now, let's clear some of these big cards. Let's clear the 9. Let's clear this 1. And then before we clear the next one, we're at 3 cards. We're going to gain a new charge when we clear the 4th, but we currently are at maximum charges for all of our cards. So if we do that, we're going to go ahead and waste that charge. So let's spend a charge. And let's spend the Chrono Catalyst. Set that charge to 0. We're going to reuse the Voltaic Rod, and we're going to clear the 3. That gives us a free 3. Okay, so now we can go ahead and clear, let's clear the 8. Now, that's 9. However, I'm going to use the Fractal Lens to modify this 5 to a 4. So that clears the 8. And I forgot to get my charge back. Okay, so we've cleared 5. What do I want to do here? I've got a 3 left. I don't want to waste it. I could re-roll it. Let's do that. So I'm going to re-roll using Alaric Graves' ability. I'm adding this die to my dice pool using the Chrono Catalyst's ongoing ability. We're going to roll, and then I'm going to discard 1. I'm going to discard the 1 because I can use the 2 to clear the 2. Alright, I think we are out of abilities here. Well, I could use the 5. I could use the Voltaic Rod to return a 5 and get rid of that card, but I think I'm going to save that charge for use on the next round. Okay, so let's go ahead and end the round, moving to the cleanup phase. We discard all of the cleared cards. We scooch all of these ones over. We reduce the error sync by 2, 1 for each of the uncleared cards. Let's reset our dice pool and start the next round. Okay, we now have 10 cards because we had 2 left from the previous round. Let's roll our dice. 1, 3, 4, and 5. We have 2 5s, 2 8s, 2 3s, 9, 10. So I think we're probably going to want to use the Voltaic Rod to get one of these 5s. So let's get a free 5. And I think we'll probably want to, let's get rid of this 9. Okay, we've cleared 2 cards. I can get rid of this ace, 3 cards. Let's go ahead and spend my Chrono Catalyst charge to use the Voltaic Rod. I am going to get a free 3, which I've cleared 4 cards, so I'm going to get a charge back. I'm going to use this 3. What's this 2 doing down here? I think I forgot to clean up that 2. I'm going to use this 3 to clear that one. I'm going to clear this 8. How many have we cleared now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I clear 2 more, I get a charge back, but I don't have any dice left in my dice pool. I could get 2 dice back using the Voltaic Rod. That might be worth it. Let's do that. I'm going to spend both of these charges. 1 to get a 5 back, and 1 to get a 4 back. Let's clear these. Okay, we have now cleared 8 cards. So I'm going to regain 1 charge. We have 2 cards left uncleared. I think we're going to leave those. So let's return dice to the dice pool, making sure to give ourselves a little bit extra space this time. Let's discard our cleared cards. Shift these over. We're going to reduce this by 2. And start the next round. Okay, let's roll our dice pool. Ooh, that's a lot of low values. That's not great. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and re-roll that. We're going to go ahead and use our Alchemist ability, and we are going to roll. Okay, that's a better spread of values. We do have some higher value cards here. I think what we're going to want to do is go ahead and get one of these 6s using the Voltaic Rod's ability. Okay, so that gives us a free 6. Maybe we should go ahead, well, let's go ahead and clear this 10. This is a big guy. Okay, maybe we can go ahead and clear the 9 while we're at it. Alright, and the 2. Okay, that's pretty good. gained a new charge. Let's go ahead and spend the Chronocatalyst charge to use the Voltaic Rod again. This time I'm going to get a 5, and set this to a 5. Clear this other 5. What do we have here? I could return the 2. I could clear the 6 using 1 die, but the 8 is trickier. I think I'm going to spend a charge to return this 2 and then clear the 8. If I spend 1 more charge, I could get the 6 back or the 1. Clear the 1. I think that's worth doing. Okay. Let's get this 2 back. I'm going to use the Fractal Lens ability, which I haven't used yet, to modify this by 1. Place this over the ace and clear that. We've now cleared another 4 cards, and I'm going to bump up the Chronocatalyst charge. Okay, so we are done with this one as well. So let's clear the dice pool. Clear our cleared cards. Move the uncleared. Ooh, we had a 7 there that I forgot about. Okay, so we're going to reduce this by 2 and move to the next round. Let's roll our dice pool. Ooh. There we go. A lot of 4s and a 6. That actually might work out because we can clear these 10s. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and clear this 10. I'm going to use the Voltaic Rod's ability to clear this 6, giving me a 6. I'm going to clear this 10, and then I'm going to clear this 4, which is going to give me a charge. So let's set this to 1. Now we've got 6 cards left out here. 6 cards left. We have 1 more round. How are we going to solve this? If I get this 4 back, and I use the Chronocatalyst to get the 3, I could clear the 7, which would leave me with 4 uncleared cards. That might be my best bet. I'm not sure I want to use the Philosopher's Hand quite yet. Not quite. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the 3. I'm going to return the 4. And, you know, it might be worth it. It might be worth clearing all of these cards. That'll give us a big buffer in the next round. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to return all of my dice. Oop. Re-roll them. Let's see if I can't solve this. Okay, 2. I have a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I get a new charge. I'm going to go ahead and get the Chrono Catalyst. I can spend this charge to set this to a 6, which is the opposite side from a 1. And I have cleared everything. Okay. I haven't lost anything from the error sync. We have a really nice buffer going into the last round. So let's set it up. 8 cards. These are a lot of high value cards. Okay, let's roll our dice pool. And let's go ahead, use the voltaic rod to clear the 6. Let's use this to clear the 4. Let's clear the 2. Eight. All right, we've got this. Excellent. I could get a 6, 10. I'm not going to be, well, that's all right. We have cleared it. I think I do get a charge back. I don't think I got my charge back, so I'm going to return a die, spend it to clear one more 7. We've used all of our dice. Now we have 2 uncleared cards. I'm going to reduce the error sync by 2. And we have cleared all the cards, successfully decoded the ether matrix, and passed our final exam.